Please let it go. Please. I mean, it's more, we have, I mean, we have people that, that come to your platform that respect you, that really love you. Please.
Yeah.
It's, you don't need to stoop down to their level. I mean, whatever they just don't, I mean, that's beyond your level. Let it go. Please, I'm begging you, please. It's about her husband, and it's talking about, his manhood. You're talking about the, the small part of his body, which is very, very. I think that is just too much for me to handle. I'm begging.
Yes, thank you.
Please, God
Thank
bless
you
you.
so much. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
God bless
Thank
you.
you.
Maybe Adedoyin Adeola. Life is okay. Adedoyin Adeola. I know you are my wifey. I can still remember.
Yeah.
Abby?
Well, I don't know. Well, I'm just begging Supreme to let go.
Yes, thank you so much.
This is about
And I hope
just,
Supreme will listen to us. I hope
and
God
it's
will touch
getting more
her heart.
personal. It's getting more personal to family.
Yes.
Please.
Either something is small or is long, it doesn't really matter. Something that is small that is producing kids. Eh?
Supreme.
This thing that you said is small, he has produced 3 children. Three beautiful prophetic kids that we don't even know if you are going to be a president or something good by the grace of God tomorrow. It doesn't really matter. Some things are small and nice, some are big and useless. So it doesn't really matter. No, justice for Mohbad. That day I called me and I spoke with her. To be honest, that water was too much. I don't like it. I want peace at this stage of mine. I don't like noise. Ah. See, I don't Adiola Supreme bring this in.
Ó fògùn lérí.
Ẹ ṣé wá yẹ ká máa dá sí irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Ó fi ògùn ó lóun máa there was a day I was on that platform. Èèyàn márùn-ún ni Tèmítọ́pẹ́ pa. Èèyàn márùn-ún. Tèmi apààyàn nígẹ̀ yìí o. Èèyàn márùn-ún ló pa èèyàn márùn-ún. Nítorí pé wọn ò fẹ́ kí Wùnmí lọ sí jail. Wọ́n dẹ̀ pa èèyàn márùn-ún. Ó máa kú ni eléyìí máa kú ni èèyàn márùn-ún ló sọ fún pé ó máa kú.
Ṣèlú gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe wòtò owó yìí
ó máa kú ni eléyìí máa kú ni ó dẹ̀ ń dárúkọ èèyàn márùn-ún ni Tèmítọ́pẹ́ sọ wípé ó máa kú. Ogun Kúnlé ó lóun ní àwọn ọmọ ogun rí bí ogun. Now let me read something to you guys. Ogun ò ní yé jà ẹ́ lórí TikTok yìí. Mo sọ fún ẹ lọ́jọ́ kìíní àná mo ní kòtò tó o gbẹ́ má gbẹ́ jìnnà o. The book of.
Lórí o lè kó sí.
Okay, Supreme. Mo fẹ́ lọ exercise. I will come later. I'm going to
do one for me too. Do some jumping jack. Do 50 jumping jack on my behalf, abeg.
Okay, I will.
Queen mother.
Ẹni sùn Queen mother. Láti ìgbà tí.
You are driving me down.
Láti ìgbà tí. Mo sọ fún Tèmi, mo ní Tèmi, mo ní kòtò tó gbẹ́. Mo ní don't make it too deep because you may be the one that will fall inside. According to the book of Proverbs, I think Proverbs 6:28 or 29. Since December,
nobody will die.
203 million naira she stole. Àṣírí ẹ̀ tú sórí orí ìkànnì yìí. 203 million àṣírí ẹ̀ tú sórí ìkànnì yìí.
Kò sẹ́ni tó máa kó everybody.
50 million naira abistosh orí platform ẹ̀ náà ti gba ẹni sùúrù. Ẹ jẹ́ n bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
No. Ṣé rí Abitoch yẹn òun gan wá síbẹ̀ yẹn ó ní kò sẹ́ni tó gbá òun. I was there mo wà ń bẹ̀ tí mo gbọ́ ilé.
Mo ní voice ní ẹ̀ka play voice note yẹ.
Ọ̀tọ̀ lẹ́ni tó gba kì í ṣe Tèmi.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tó sọ. Ó ní wọ́n gbá òun lórí platform yẹn. Ó ní òun àtọkọ òun work on it. Àwọn sì máa gbé ẹni yẹn. The name of the girl they said is Abẹ́fẹ́. Ayọ̀fẹ́.
Yes. Woman yẹn wá síbẹ̀ yẹn.
Wọ́n gbà ṣe play ẹ̀.
Woman yẹn wá ó dẹ̀ ní pé kì í ṣe Tèmi.
Ẹ stress mi.
Okay.
Ẹ stress.
Ọ̀dà.
Okay. 203 million naira. 203 million naira. Tí Tẹ́mi kó jẹ. Gbogbo owó tó ń dá fún ẹ fún Wùnmí. Sún ẹ̀ pé gbogbo ẹ̀ ló fi jíṣẹ́. 50 million naira owó àbístọ̀ṣ orí platform ẹ̀ ló ti pòórá. Camera down unsuccessful with King White and Ṣubomi and some other women. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló sọ gbogbo screenshots ó lóun ni. Kèwélélè ẹbọ sacrifice bó ṣe ń ṣoògùn ànílọ́wọ́. Kí lélẹ̀ kí ni mo kọ sí ìbàyẹ̀? Ìdí èṣù satanic coven power and principalities demonic places. Kí ni mo tún kọ sí ìbàyẹ̀? 40 seconds to 1 minute man. You are a bully, you bully the man, you told the man you have to think of patako rice before you can sleep with him just once a month. Wo bí àṣírí ẹ ò tí ì tún tán o. Àṣírí ẹ kò tí ì tún tán. Kòtò tó o gbẹ́ ẹ sí. Ó ní paparaino ń drop èmi ń ṣe ẹ̀ sí. Ojú ẹ ló ṣe ní ìsìn. Gbogbo èèyàn tó bú mi kò sí tí ò tí apologize publicly. Wo sórí orí viewers sórí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sìn. I told you when you dig a pit for someone àyànfẹ́ Elédùmarè ẹ̀yin lójú bàbá ẹni tó ń gbé inú mi ó ju ẹni tó ń gbé inú ayé lọ á dàbí. Ẹ bá ń share pẹ̀lú Pierce. You have been using Pierce name. You have been using Pierce name. Pierce ló ń kọ́wọ́ fún owó Pierce ló ná. You want me to drag Pierce? Èṣù ni ẹ́ èṣù. Call Pierce, ask Pierce bóyá mo gbà kó ẹnìkan ló fún mi ní baby lion rí ẹnìkan. That is the all tí mo jẹ Pierce baby lion. Olórí burúkú àṣànà tó wà lórí platform ẹ̀hún ni mo accidentally fún níjọ́ kan. I thought it was accidentally. I did not know that. Thank you, Lord Jesus. I did not know that Ọlọ́run fẹ́ yọ mí nínú anything that has to do with Pierce ni. That I can say it with my full chest pé mi ò jẹ́ èpè ní Pierce rí. It would have been that lion, baby lion yẹn. But that day, only miraculously mi mọ bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ yẹn. In fact, they did not even believe me. I did not even know how it happened that day that I accidentally hit my phone and the baby lion actually went to Team Wunmi and they were on Susan's platform. The baby lion did not accidentally go to any of the justice people. Maybe because my white, God did not want to stain it. Emma Shoshimoshi, Elete Pomo, that British gutter girl, is Naira Marley that is bankrolling her. Naira Marley olóṣì ẹ̀ ń sọ lánàá pé èmi ò rówó ra wig. Tí bá rówó ra wig nǹkan mò ń ṣòṣì mo ṣì. Gbogbo wig òṣì tẹ̀ ń rà káàkiri ṣe bí adultery lẹ fi ń ṣe. Adultery ni now. Do you see me as somebody that have the characteristic of adultery? Mi ò ní tattoo, mi ìdámúlu, mi ìdáhànlu, mi ní tattoo, mi ìbora, mi ò ra wig. I am beautifully and wonderfully made. And I will guarantee you, òde ò lè pa wá pọ̀ rí. But ọjọ́ tí a bá rìnà kóra wa, ẹ lè beat mi. In beauty and in dress, pé ká múra. Mi ò dẹ̀ bleach. Mi ò dẹ̀ nílò wíìgì 1000 ó ṣì tẹ̀ ń ṣe tí Pythagoras jókòó sí à ń ta girl à ń ta cooper ọkọ lè ń ṣe tap 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 àlè ń ṣe à ń ta gold ó ti ṣògùn kọjá kádàrá ó ti gbé ẹbọ lọ sídìí èṣù kọjá kádàrá olóògùn ìkà ní ẹ Tẹ́mi Tàtàfọ́ olóògùn ìkà ó lè ní ẹ ọkọ lè ń ṣe tap ọkọ tá ń ṣe àlágọd à ń ta kúpà o à ń ta gọd à ń ta kúpà o ayé ẹ ti bàjẹ́ sórí ìkànnì yìí bú mi o ṣebí African TV sọ fún yín pé mo forge camera àbí forge kí ló ní mo forge signature ẹ lè fi yẹn náà bú mi ó wà òkè òun náà fún yín ní ammunition tẹ máa fi bú mi ní now ṣùgbọ́n òun ló tún kó ládàradà débi ìsìn kó padà lẹ́yìn mi because tí wọ́n bá ṣe rere ni ara kì yóò wá ya òbí mọ́ wẹ̀ báyìí mi ò ní àbàwọ́n ẹyọ kan nínú justice for Mohbad àbàwọ́n ẹyọ kan mi ò ní when I tell you this is my money you know it is my money mo lè ra gbogbo platform ẹ pa kì í ṣe nínú omi tí wàá nú àgbọn kójò tó rọ̀ kò ní yẹ Pierce mi ò fẹ́ bú Pierce o but you've been using his name as a bait even up to yesterday I have the recording Queen Mother ló ń dá mi lẹ́kùn ló ń kéèyàn ní olùbáwí I will soft pedal ṣùgbọ́n wá bí ìyàlá sórí bẹ́ríà tó ṣe ìyá ẹ̀ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì tí ìyá ẹ̀ ń lọ ibẹ̀ ni mo ti máa lọ ṣèdúpẹ́ bẹ́ríà ẹ̀ sórí tó bá ń gbọ́ penny wise pound foolish èmi ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó mú jẹ́ o ọjọ́ ń bọ̀ lólúwa wí sórí ojú ẹ sí ẹ ó máa kún báyìí tí máa ṣe lígúlì máa dẹ̀ ṣe tó jẹ́ pé bàbá tún lọ sí court máa tún jàre ẹ sórí orí ẹ ó sán orí ẹ gbalẹ̀ orí ẹ ṣọmọ ẹgbẹ́ wọn ti petition ẹ already tó bá rí ẹgbẹ́ wọn lọ gbé ìyá ẹ ṣó o ní orí ẹ ó gbalẹ̀ wọ fàdíyà òun pèrè ìwọ tó jẹ́ pé fàdíyà ní òun pèrè federal orí ẹ gbalẹ̀ máa ju ẹ lójú ẹ ti ń ṣòṣì mi kúkú sí lórí Instagram kù sí lórí Facebook kù sí lórí kankan TikTok yìí náà ní ìmọ̀ pé ẹ sán lórí gidi but bulletproof ni mo gbé wá tá bá ti gba justice tán màá wá ráyè tiẹ̀ distraction ló jẹ́ because ìtí ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ ni ẹ kò ń ṣe ohun tá máa yàdá tì mo mọ bí mo ṣe máa handle ẹ ajé ń gbọ́ promise ni mo fún ẹ yẹn ó pẹ́ ni ó yá ni tá bá ti gba justice ó máa jẹ gbà ẹ̀ sórí Nàìjíríà náà ti máa ń sẹ́ pé kán máa pa owó ẹjọ́ ní diaspora ọmọ a máa pa owó yẹn sẹ́gbẹ́ kan torí èèyàn lè ṣubú wájú ilé ẹ̀ kó sù ẹ̀ ọmọ sù ẹ̀ so owó yẹn a máa ń pa sẹ́gbẹ́ ni kò kí ń ṣèpè èmi àti ẹ only me one pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn platform ẹ̀ 500 people yẹn 503 kìnnìkan yẹn àti 1 million likes ẹ̀ yẹn mi ìran ẹ wo bí jẹ́jẹ́ mi ni mo wà báṣìírí ẹ ṣe ń tú sí mi lọ́wọ́ ibi platform ẹlòmíì ni mo wà wọ́n wá pè mí ni báyìí ẹ ti bàjẹ́ lórí temis platform kí n má bọ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ ni mo wà bí nǹkan jáàyè mi justice ni mo wá ẹ lè fi mi lọ́rùn sílẹ̀ ẹ lè be without mentioning my name ayé yín bàjẹ́ ẹ ní life Wùmí gan ṣayé Wùmí gan jáde ẹ̀yin ò lè gbé picture yín jáde ẹ lè jáde ẹ lè ṣe anything gbogbo account yín ló wà private yes you brag kí lè wọ́n brag fún you low lifers scumbags dingbat miscreants ẹ̀rí àwọn King White ó báyé yín jẹ́ ó ṣe yín báṣubàṣu ó ṣe yín yàmàyàmá ayé yín wá bàjẹ́ ìwọ sọ pé èèyàn máa ṣẹ̀ sí nínú èmi àti ẹ ta ló ṣẹ̀ sí nínú èmi àti ẹ ìwọ mọ òṣì rádaràda ṣe bó gbóyún ọmọ àlè lọ ṣóyún ló gbé lọ ní àbọmọ àlè ọkùnrin mélòó ló ti bímọ fún ìyàwó ilé alágbèrè oníṣekúṣe oníṣìnà bóyá ilé náà ló máa ti bá oníranù somebody is requesting oníranù oníṣekúṣe ọmọ òṣì wo wàá bẹ̀rù ẹ níbodè ó lè òní gbé wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ́kùnrin ló bí jọ wọ́n lò lọ́mọ obìnrin o onífàrúkù oníkàlídì wàá irú obìnrin bíi ti tiẹ̀ lọ́lọ́run máa fáwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ irú obìnrin bíi ti Wùnmí lọ́lọ́run máa fáwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ kẹ dúró síbẹ̀ kẹ máa dínà justice ó ní gbogbo kìnnìkan olúwa lòun á fà yín tú tí gbogbo àṣírí ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ yàmẹ́yà ó máa ṣòṣìmọ́ṣì ẹ continue láti máa obstruct justice ọlọ́run he will naked you in the marketplace ẹ máa wòran anybody can unmute
Supreme.
Ma.
Jesus Christ, my Lord.
Mo ní màá ni mo sọ. Mo tiẹ̀ tún fi màá sí.
No, there's no need for that. Please, can you just let this go, please?
They will not let me be.
I mean,
They will not let me be. Wọ́n ò lè wà lórí ọ̀tọ̀ lẹni tó bú ẹ. Èmi ló wá ń lẹ̀dí mọ́. Kò ní yẹ ẹ̀ràn ẹ. Ìyá ẹ máa jẹ́ inú ìyá ìwà ríran wò. Àwọn kan ní ìyá ẹ Canada mo ní rárá ìyá ẹ ti padà sékòó wọ́n wá visit ẹni ó ti padà sékòó àbí Èkó àbí Nàìjíríà dẹ̀ ni. Wàá ríran wò. Ṣèbẹ́ ní petition àwọ̀ta wàá dà mọ̀ wàá rí pé tèmi ní iṣẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá o. Tèmi yàtọ̀ ẹ̀yin rádaràda òṣì pàǹtí ẹ̀wà ẹ̀yin ọmọ òṣì ẹ̀yin ọmọ ọ̀ra ìrọ̀lẹ́ ayé oníṣìnà onínàọ̀bì ó ti bá yí ọmọkùnrin ẹ̀jẹ̀ má wọ́rì èèyàn bíi ti tiẹ̀ lọ́lọ́run máa pèsè fáwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Ìwọ tí ó ta fà sókè tí ó yí dó borí lọ ṣe rántí ọjọ́ àti sùn kí o ṣe rere ohun tó ń ṣe fún ọmọkùnrin yẹn tó fi ń gba omijé lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ débi pé ó gbé gègé ó dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń táìpù sí abẹ́fẹ́ ó ń gba omijé lójú ẹ̀ ó ń pálẹ́kún olóṣì pàtàgìràsá máa ń ṣe àwọn bọ̀bí yẹn ó wù mí mu lálẹ́ yìí à ń ta gáàdà ń ta kúpa ẹlẹ́yà oníranù do you see escapade tó ṣòṣì bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn you are the only man among 8 other women oníranù ẹwà sẹ́ẹ̀dì yẹ̀yẹ́ you trying to water it down you all as scumbags olórí burúkú dédés. Má wọrí. Mo sọ fún yín o mo ń sọ́njọ́ ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo wọ́n advice ẹ̀ má gbẹ́ kòtò yìí ṣìnà o ìwọ ló máa kó sí because I know me I know he wò mí ẹni tí ń pa mímọ́ kì í tó gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kì í sùn he that dwelleth in me is greater than he that is in the world mo sọ fún yín mo ní ẹ má yọ mí lẹ́nu I know what I carry ó rí ẹ̀ sí ẹ around December nothing of this. Ìwọ àti King Wai, ìwọ àti Liars, ìwọ àti Abẹ́fẹ́, ìwọ àti Òòṣà, ìwọ àti àwọn Anita they went underground. Wọ́n bẹ fa wàhálà. Ọ̀rọ̀ ra ṣé ní bòńkẹ́lẹ́. Ìwọ àti ìgbà wo ni ìwọ àtàwọn Kàrímọ́. Ìwọ nìkan ni àṣírí ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń tú almost on a weekly basis. Abẹ́fẹ́ tó bú ẹ tí ẹ̀ dárúkọ yẹn o. Dárúkọ ẹ̀ torí mo mọ̀ pé wọ́n bí aláìyá ẹ̀ dá. Ta ló ń pè mí yìí? You want me to petition you? Put your name there. You don't have a profile picture. You don't have a picture. We are saying petition you. You are not brave enough. Olóṣì. Ta ló ń pè mí? Put your name and address. Ẹ̀yin rádaràda, ẹ̀yin ọmọ òṣì. Ẹ bá lọ máa ń ṣe analysis ẹ̀gbọ́n tó ń sọ fún King White pé King White has no integrity.
Aries, what's your problem? Go back to care home. What's your problem, this woman? Why do you want to kill yourself?
She made at the inquest. The problem they made, right, was that when the inquest was going on, they did not seal her statement. It was made public. People already have copies of what she said. So even if Babaloba to go out there and yarn some different stuff, if it's different from the inquest, it's baseless. Whatever they are doing now, going around, trying to change, the narrative is baseless.
Okay, I think I get your point now.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So now, when the police, first of all, interrogated the people at the house, they said Mohbad bled profusely. But now, this lady is telling us Mohbad did not bleed profusely. Where did the police get her? She has also indicted the police.
Sorry to interject. She also said Mohbad was well and healthy.
And that he died 20 minutes after they got to the hospital.
You understand? So if Mohbad was well, and she was describing the court, that is just a small court. And you see that court, cannot even lead you to a chemist.
Okay. So if that court is not due to chemist,
herself.
why did you call the nurse?
She said, Mohbad.
No. Because the question they will ask her when she gets to the court. Okay, you admitted that the court was little. It's nothing.
No,
Why
like
did you
you
call?
said, she's indicted the police. Where did they get the post?
Exactly, and I'm asking, why did she call the nurse?
Because
She said it was nothing.
Sorry, with that English, somebody who is bleeding like that, you know when you open a tap, boom, boom.
Yeah, profusely means rushing.
Yes.
So
Yes.
now, she also said that night, Mohbad wanted to have sex.
Not even that. She went as from what she said in the Quran.
Somebody that is not feeling fine.
But she said
God want to lap you.
the night Mohbad died. What she said in the inquest, she said Mohbad died. Sorry, in the afternoon, and from the
Interview
report, from the hospital report, broadened death around 4:30. Now she is saying the night Mohbad died. In fact, I want her to be coming out too, because if you listen to her first interview, second interview, third and fourth, they are just different.
and the last one that she said Mohbad by 20 minutes after they got to the hospital.
Yeah. Also Dioruni.
And they called two nurse. Mohbad, they just had little cuts. They called two nurse.
Okay,
The nurse
first of all-
was with them. Two nurse.
Okay, first of all,
The only problem I will have in this case is if Baba critical thinkers are not uploading all these interviews, because those are evidences.
Don't even talk about all those ones, because they are the most useless set of people I've
No.
ever.
I said the only problem I will have, because this is their job. Upload, have a copy of all her interviews, because
But they are dumb.
correlate.
They are dumb. They are
I let them be
dumb
dumb
ass.
now.
no, they have it. No. They do have what
Whether
do.
they have it or they don't
They are
have
not
it, the important
working.
thing they should
They are not
make good
working.
use of it. That's it.
They spend their time to bully Yomi Fabriyi and
Yes.
people like Supreme
And Africa TV.
instead of
Excuse me, if I may interject,
why
they don't realize one thing. With due respect to Sam, they think it's Sam that is making her come out. It is Yomi that is making her to, because Yomi has gone to the police. Yomi sits and eats with them. In the police station, they have changed all those people that they were giving drink and money. That is why she's running from pillar to post. Everybody there, they have changed the tires, all those people.
that is why
So the people that they know are no more there. So they are running from pillar to post. We shall see. So let her continue. I want her to be giving more interview. In fact, she should just, and Baba should just be listening. Don't go and argue anything with her. We'll meet in court. Don't argue, because they say silence is the best. And if you keep on every day, she goes interview, you go and countersign, whatever your counter is, like you're dragging, because all what she has been saying is property. And those interviewers, they've never asked her how did Mohbad die. And look at this stupid girl. They are telling you, how will you find closure? You are saying, you did not even say your closure will be having
Justice
for your beloved husband. You said to bury him. Come and bury
DNA.
Well,
bury.
so now,
It's not your child. It's not your baby. He's not even your husband. So you can't bury him. You are not in the right. You are not a legally married wife to bury him. You are just a customized wife, and you cannot. It's family that will bury, not you.
Love more.
You don't have
Love
a
more.
right.
Can I
to
say
bury.
something? Sorry. Good evening, everyone.
good evening.
Yeah, good evening. See, let me start with this. What is going on right now? Would I say is a positive side? Yes. And also the negative side. Because the way things are now, Wunmi is fighting a battle to vindicate herself. But the mistake they all made.
Can you reduce that noise, please?
Okay, 1 minute. There.
Thank you.
She is fighting a battle to vindicate herself. And to the rest of, what is it now?
All right, can someone else speak while we wait for him, please?
He said, I think Wunmi is just fighting for her life, and she knows she has lost it. She knows she cannot win because there is evidences every day, and people, I mean, all those silly guys that had opportunity to talk, they are ready to talk. But for me, they should talk with evidence. Spending coming out now to talk is just talking jargon, because this is one lucky boy that had opportunity to talk, even if he was not in the house. You knew what happened from the house to Ikorodu to the house, but you were just playing citizens, public. Now you want to talk. Nobody's ready to listen to it. I think he's chewing his cake now. You cannot have your cake and eat it. He has seen that nobody's, because he had that opportunity. People spend money, build him. There are things he told people which they have, and it is time they get it out. When the time comes,
Let me
Okay, so
just.
can I ask you guys a question?
Hold on.
A very quick question.
Okay.
How many of you believe spending?
I don't.
Okay, tell me why you don't believe spending.
The reason why I don't believe him, because he has said several things that does not align. When he was in prison, from what allegedly was online, he said he left 9 a.m. Mm-hmm. He came out, he said he left 12 p.m. He said again, he said he left 6 p.m. Now he said he left 9 p.m. What are we going to do?
Okay, so now let me ask a quick question. So, if you are part of the jury that will determine this case, let's say, for example, if this case goes to the High Court, would you find spending guilty? Excuse me. How many of you will find spending guilty if you are part of the jury?
I will find him guilty as in trying to prevent justice. Because trying to prevent the cause of justice.
How?
Because he was there, if not the first 12 hours, from house to Ikorodu. Tell us if there was a fight at Ikorodu, number one. Tell us, because he was in the back of the car, according to him, carrying the baby.
Uh-huh.
He knew everything that happened. Mm-hmm. How did Mohbad hit the car? What happened from there to the house? Even if we left the house 12 midnight, even if we left the house 6 a.m., what did you see and what do you know? That will have been a stepping stone.
Well, so another angle that I want them to look at is Spendi said that it's part of demonetization. That, you see, this, I wish they really have good investigators that can investigate this. Spendi said that Mohbad called him from Kenya. They need to actualize that, first of all. Make sure that is true.
True.
Secondly, no, we haven't seen. Secondly, said it's part of immunization. It's part of Mohbad's team. They need to actually check that. If they go back and they check, they need to trace spending from Kenya. If Spendi said he lived in Kenya, what time did spending arrive Kenya to Nigeria? Did he actually live in Kenya? They need to talk to the Kenyan authority to find out. Because at the end of the day, hold on, sir.
What is? Okay.
Hold on. At the end of the day, what I'm looking at here is that there is a big conspiracy here. They need to look at spending, check if he actually lived in Kenya, check his passport. When did he arrive Nigeria? How long has it been? Because he spent, according to him, he said it hasn't been like a year since he arrived Nigeria or whatever. I think Supreme can attest, because Supreme know much about this guy. They need to look at that angle and actually trace his steps from Kenya and make sure it aligns with what he's saying. If it doesn't align, then that means something is not right. And also, while he was in jail, why did the deceased wife send him a text to tell him that Liam was missing him? What is the relationship there?
And again, what was his supposed job description? As in, is he a business partner? Is he co-owner of the record label? Is he the DJ? We need to know.
Because if it's a
what do you mean?
co-owner of the label, you see, you have just hit something very, very important. If it's a co-owner of the label, did they actually wanted to eliminate Mohbad in order to take over his record?
And he has all the password. He has all the password to audio mask, YouTube, everything.
Oh my goodness, I love this. I love this. Did they actually, was the aim to eliminate Mohbad in order to take over? What about that baby there? And they need to try and do a DNA on spending. I'm sorry.
For me, that baby, I'm seeing some similarity.
They need to do a DNA, Marco. They need to check.
Sister, if you ask me, you see, for me, the baby is not my concern. My concern is what killed Mohbad, because
I am not. Listen, when you are investigating a crime, right?
Yes.
Huh? Listen. Yes. When you are investigating, it's just unfortunate.
No,
I'm not sure they have good investigators.
Go through that because
when you are investigating a crime.
Let's leave that baby, because it's the baby Wunmi is using to get on the internet. So let's not follow her.
No. Hold on, please. Hold on. A good investigator will check motive. They need to look at spending. What is your relationship with Mohbad? Are you part of the label? Are you a co-owner? They need to check that. They need to see. I will tell you, I am not clear on spending. First of all, please, whoever is making that noise, can you stop, please? Why did this guy send you a message while you were in jail that this baby is missing you? What is the relationship there? Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we are with you.
Okay. So I'm not saying that Spendy is the father of the baby. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not saying that. Don't misquote me. But from what I'm looking at, there is more to spending. There is more to spending. Because while he was at the coroner, just looking at his face, his attitude, there is a lot there. And the game that he's playing, and I want to tell you that Spendy coming out is, this is all game to me. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead, guys.
When you were saying all these things, what was in my head is Wunmi is very manipulative. I think allegedly at that point in time, she was trying to manipulate Spendy to enable Spendy not to talk. Because when Spendy was in detention, people glamored, contributed money. In fact, I did, to get him out when Prime Bomb was out. So for Wunmi, I'm sure, my own perspective, my own personal opinion, Wunmi was afraid that he might do Ashiri. So he was kind of trying to manipulate spending, and people were telling spending then, listen, when you come out, you need to say your truth. He said he's going to say his truth, that Mohbad is his friend, that if not for Mohbad, that Mohbad brought him from Kenya, blah, blah, blah. And when he came out, went to the corona, instead of him to say the truth, he pretended to be fainting when he had hood and everything in very hot weather. When you are not in Europe, you say you were fainting. They gave you another opportunity to come and say your truth. You deceived the public, because then the Black Widow was manipulating you, giving you money, texting you. Now she has not come out because she knows the days. The days are running, the days are numbered to start casting you. You are not coming out. When you had that opportunity, people were ready to give you protection, to give you security. People were ready to do anything for you. Just come out and say, because when he was there, people went there. He told them, even the nurse, he even told Prime Boy what happened. Spendy was the person that told Prime Boy about what happened in the bridge. When Mohbad wanted to throw that baby away, you went to court. You did not say that. You said something else. Now, this black widow that doesn't care, selfish, greedy, anything you can call her that is evil, is now trying to nail you. You are coming out to speak. You want to speak, like she will always say, go and tell the police your own story. So he's spending as of today is in a very deep blue sea that he knows he can't get out of it.
Okay, so my question is, why do you want to believe somebody like that whose statement does not align? He said something different when he went to the.
I never said
when-
I believe spending.
No.
I will never believe
I'm not. I'm not saying you. To me, why do you want me to believe somebody like that, who went to the court, said something different, at the police station said something different? Why do you want me to believe somebody like that? I don't believe any of them. And I think what needs to happen is that the police need to do another rearrest. I'm not talking about. Hold on. I'm not talking about. I'm thinking what they need to do is, they need to arrest them and send them to Abuja.
Yes. For me,
they need to take them away from Lagos.
For me to believe anybody like spending, he needs to stop with evidence. No evidence. I'm sorry.
Yes.
No,
so what they need to do, they need to rearrest.
Now,
no, they need to rearrest. They need to rearrest every one of them and take them to Abuja in a separate investigative room and investigate them each individually. Because spending, you cannot tell me spending. You know, I've been saying this for a long time. And before this, I told Supreme, I said, I don't believe this boy. I said, he's going to come out again and he's going to, and I don't.
And
I don't believe him. Hold on, please.
To buttress all these points that
I
you just
don't believe him.
If you read through their the way they are debunking themselves,
yes.
it was as if they are writing love letters to themselves. They are very stupid, two of them. I'm telling you, is that how to debunk? I was reading the way those write-ups, and it was like as if they're writing love letters to themselves.
You know what?
Fool me, why?
You see, at the end of the day, you guys will still say, Adedoyin said this. There is something about spending and what is going on. First of all, they need to trace spending. He said Mohbad brought him from Kenya. Let's see your passport. Number one, they need to see his passport. The stamp of Kenya needs to be there. When did he arrive from Kenya? They need to check that. You see all these ones that they are doing? It's just a shame that they are not grilling them the way they should. They need to collect his passport, investigate him. If you said that, okay, now there could be a motive. If he's a partner to Mohbad, the document that Mohbad signed in order to legalize his company should have his name on it. They need, where they need to start from is to take his passport and check his passport. Simple. They need to check his passport from there. When did he arrive from Kenya? They need to see what is going on. Because whatever they are all doing now is just a child's play. They are not being greed, and it's not going well with me. It's not. Mm-hmm. I wish they can allow other people to actually investigate these guys. That would have been good. If you tell me that you arrived Kenya, Mohbad brought you from Kenya, when did Mohbad bring you from Kenya? How did you arrive Kenya from Nigeria? How did you arrive Nigeria from Kenya? You said you've only been.
Apparently, it was 3 months before.
It was okay. Then they need to check that passport and make sure what he's saying is right.
Just to be sure.
Then they need to start from there.
And
they need to start from there.
He was saying that he hasn't got any money on him. That he has spent all his money on the immunization. Okay. So basically, that's within the camp. I think that's a problem because it's looking like Darosha and Wumi are the one holding the vault. About music, spending hasn't got a taste of it, so he's angry with that.
No, listen. No, yeah. I think what is going on here is Spendi says that he has spent the money. He spent. You see, I will still go back.
His own money.
I don't believe all that. It's just crap. I don't believe crap. It's crap. is trying to now buttress some stuff which doesn't make sense to me. First of all, if you're telling me that Boba brought you from Kenya, I want to see your passport. Simple. Let's start from there. When we see your passport, you said you've been with Boba 3 months. We need to see your passport from when you arrived from Kenya. Have you ever even been to Kenya? We need to even check that. When did you leave Kenya? And we need to make, come on now. Some things, I'm looking at things in a very,
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I've always said that anyway, that it cannot be invisible. It needs to be tracked, traced. How
you can't just, you can't just tell us Mohbad brought you from Kenya. Then we need to know that. They need to investigate them, each individually and look deep into what is going on. Look into their passports. Look into Spendy's passport. I'm not saying Spendy has anything to do with Mohbad, but what I'm saying here, I have what's it called? I have the right, to voice out on what I believe. I do not trust him. And I'm sorry to say that. I don't. And that's the plain truth. And whoever is out there that is trying to paint him green, black, I don't believe him. And I think that something is not right. On the night that Mohbad died, you said, Spendy, that the following morning, you said you only called the nurse. So now,
no, he didn't even call. He said he only gave them the number.
Okay, he only gave them the number. Mm-hmm. So, and you have forgotten, according to what we were told, that according to the wife, Mohbad died at night. You guys went to the show on Saturday, according to what I heard, or Sunday, right? They went to the show on Sunday, right? So when you guys arrived from the show on Sunday night, then you said you only gave the number. At what point in time did you leave Mohbad's house? And you said you saw Mohbad. Whatever, you said you saw Mohbad at the hospital. Then they said Mohbad was dead at the hospital. Who called you? Because you said you were not there, Mohbad's house. Who called you? And they need to trace that phone line.
That's what we've been saying all the time.
Don't let us start investigating you. Don't let us start investigating you.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I think the case is very simple and very clear. The only thing I want us to understand is that we shouldn't be calling the Lagos State Police to do this or to do that. They would never do, because when you know the scenario of the case and when you already know the killer, you know everything that happened, you would not see any reason to go and be doing further investigation. The Nigerian police that I know, 100%, they already know who killed Mohbad. They have all of the information, the timing and everything that happened. The only way to solve this case is for the case to be taken from the Lagos State Police to another state. That is the only way the truth can come out. If it remains in Lagos, trust me 100%, it will never come out. Because let's rewind the train to the very beginning, the fact that the DPO in charge of the police station where Mohbad first went to make a petition and nothing was done, if the DPO still remained DPO, then what are we talking about? In a safe country, the DPO should first be arrested for the allegation that Mohbad made and nothing was done. So that is just what I want to say.
Yeah, so the point is that they said all stations settled. Look, let me tell you something, right? Even if they close this case, and they decide that, and they say, okay, you know what, everybody is innocent, in another 5 years, they could still resurrect this case. Because there are some people,
of course.
Because hold on, sir.
Okay.
There are some people.
I'm listening.
There are some certain people who will go back and start and continue to investigate this case.
Most things like that only problem. If they close the case, that the case is there, trust me, Wunmi will come out tomorrow she can even choose to do.
Mr. Brown, it doesn't work like that. It's an homicide. It's a criminal homicide. if any evidences come out 2-3 years down the line, the case will be brought back to court. Okay. So there's no ending until the justice is done. Yeah.
But the Nigeria that I know, if this case is not solved now,
I said we will not allow that to happen. Don't
that is what I want to hear.
Don't promote something that's not nice.
That is exactly what I want to hear.
Yeah, they will.
They can only try.
Okay, so now let's look at Darusha. We've looked at spending. Let's look at Darusha. Do you actually believe that Darusha have a hand in all this? That do we, I mean, if we look at what is going on, how can we fit Darusha into this?
What started doing? Good morning, everybody.
Hey,
good morning, Uncle Richie. Good morning. Actually,
Undespicable. How are you?
I'm fine.
Is this Undespicable? Okay, yes.
Today I was streaming King White, and he was saying so many things. He said he was.
Please, can you mute Miss Brown or Mr. Brown, please? Your noise is echoing. And
sorry, I will. I've muted him.
Okay,
now,
go ahead.
King White was screaming. He was
Let
saying,
me just go down.
Darusha. I think so many things are going on in their camp. Yes.
Sadly.
He was saying, like, there's something going on. I don't know. But so many things are going on. I think they are really, really scattered, because it was like, we cannot use Wumi's lawyer, because right now Wumi's lawyer is, dishing it out on Baba. So if address, he's just being
Undespicable.
That's why I had to.
Undespicable. I think that's a trap. Now, let me tell you something. If the public donates to Adura, and I'm not saying she don't give Adura money, this is what will happen. Remember what she said? She said that the public donated to the father-in-law in order to change the narrative about what happened. This is a trap right here. If they donate that money to Adura and Adura gets a lawyer, what about if she comes back tomorrow and she says the lawyer they got for Adura, the public poisoned his mind to change the narrative in order to suit them?
Okay, I think that's an old news that you heard. Because yesterday, King White said they don't need public lawyer anymore.
Okay, good.
Yes. You know what I think he has been trying to do? He's trying to psychoanalyze the public, to analyze and see them how, if they are willing to help Adura. But I think he sees that the questions out there, Adura might not be able to stand it. And also, he's trying to impose Adura on the public. And I think he noticed that the public is not going to accept. The truth is this: the public does not even want to have anything to do with all that family anymore.
That's true.
So he came to see it, and he have seen the picture. That's how I'm going to psychoanalyze what he has been doing or what is likely to be going on. You see, the truth is this: something is going on among them. I'm somebody that I don't like to jump or say things because I want to say it. I want to be sure of what I'm saying. Something is going on. You see, yesterday, the way I had to go live, I've never gone live on this account before. I was just like, when they are saying go to church, that I want a Jemanka, I believe it doesn't make sense. And yesterday, I was just like imagining when they say, oh, somebody is just talking for hours.
So who was this person talking for hours?
It's King White.
So what was he saying? Or what did he say?
When I say somebody, it's like somebody is talking. How will you now expect me to be able to
He was selling Adura for us. Wanted to sell Adura for us.
Adura is not a. Even if Adura is sitting down on a time bomb, kò lè blow. Mo sorry, you call on Daddy Jimmy. Ọlọ́run dáríjì mi, mi ò ń ṣọlọ́run, mi ò lè dáyàn, Olúwa jọ̀ọ́. Kó jókòó sórí kíní tó máa gbaná gbì, kò lè lánà, kò lè blow. You need to listen to him yesterday. You know, he was just, you know, when somebody, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Like somebody is just talking, trying to be defensive, and he wasn't making any sense. And so, you know, he will tell you, okay, write your comment, ask your question.
He even blocked me yesterday. They muted me. Today he unblocked me. This person is just stupid.
No, he's not. No, hold on. He's the moderator. He's not. He was
the one because he said he wants to block me because of my comments.
Oh, okay. I don't. Maybe he's the one that muted me though. I noticed that one moderator muted me. You understand? Yeah. So probably he's the one. So now you are asking us to write. You know, he was ready to read comments. You know, that's why I said he was trying to psychoanalyze. He wants to know if Adura is marketable, if Adura can be accepted, because you initially said this guy, you know, you are backing him up to disown his father, and you are still the same person trying to see how he can, you know, probably the people that will speak to his father for him to accept, you know. You are not stable, you are not consistent. And I asked him, are you sure you're doing the right thing? Are you being honest? They deleted mine. So was that question? No, I wasn't being rude. You say you want to come for the truth, you want to know our mind. We are asking you, just being. Then my question was deleted. They cannot be trusted. Even the way he was talking, me, you know, imagine somebody that wants to come and say, is that should be your mission public if 1 year? Now we have words and opposite. I remember those days in primary school. They will say words and opposite. Up, down, Yomi, King White, Aries, this, platform. Let me mute. I think I'm talking too much.
Well, I mean, I still do not understand why he's trying to sell Adura. Is it that all despicable? Is he trying, you know, to let the public?
Actually, if I am to, you know, the way I see things, let me tell you. Now, let me do my own analysis. You see, this is our justice for Mohbad. We've been doing it jejely since 2023. Paparaino, we analyze we come with their underground. Now, he reached Yomi's turn. Instead of Yomi to just join us and be using his mouth to be doing it the way we are doing, Yomi decided to go inside them, penetrate into them, and now everywhere don't burst. Those that are afraid of Wumi, they have audacity. You know, they've started. It's a gradual process. They started putting up updates for each other. Now, let me tell you how, I don't know how powerful Wumi is, or how powerful those Yomi came to neutralize their power. Yes. So, you know, I don't know, but they are beginning to have that audacity
to come out and
each other. Yes. So because right now I've not really gone through spendings, updates. I've not gone through the one. So if you notice, they are beginning to come out. It's like there's a sugar out there. The ants are, you know, coming out. So for now, we'll be watching them, both the ones that looks like love letter, you know.
But do you believe spending unspeakable?
Me Lizzie, what for spending tough you release it, you do not long more regret.
Love letter.
I regret that.